Hello everyone! Welcome back to another 2v2 Warhammer battle. This is going to be a We Is Gobbos greenskins with heavy monster support and some dwarves versus wood elves over here and some beastmen. So let's take care of the vanguard deployed forces first. So we have some forest goblin spider riders, vanguard deployed on top of a vanguard deployed deepwood scouts with swift shiver shards. Over here we have another forest goblin spider rider, and behind them we have forest goblin archers, and then the mangy marauders. We also have a waystalker vanguard deployed. So that's all the vanguards that happen to be right on top of each other. This map is huge. This map is huge. And all the vanguard forces, except for this one dryad over here, are going to be deployed literally on top of each other. Like, what the hell are the chances? Anyway, so that's the vanguard deployed forces. The rest of my forces, we have a front line of Gobbos, just basic Gobbos that have been upgraded to hold the line, to Apic Loonies, which are the unbreakable ones. Two giants, we have the Ragnarok Queen, we have the Gobbo Hero Squad, which is Night Goblin War Boss, Double Goblin Big Bosses, the Night Goblin Shaman with the Little Wah, the dignified and refined Little Wah, and a Rusty Error. For the dwarves, you have miners with blasting charges, a bunch of rangers, dwarf warriors in the center, two longbeards with great weapons, orchid gun, two longbeards back here, runesmith being led by Thorgrim Grudgebearer, and a group of slayers. For the beastman player, we have two centaurs with great weapons. We have some gore herds over here, two bestigors, beast lord leading the pack on a chariot. We have a group of minotaurs with shields, gorebull, double ungors, cygor, brace shaman of beasts. That's going to be their army. And the rest of the Wood Elf army, we have that Dryad and Vanguard deployment. Durthu leading, we have 3 Glade Guard, 1 Starfire, 1 Hagbane, 3 Eternal Guards, 2 War Dancers, and a Spellsinger of Life. I think that's it. And of course, I got that Waystalker and the Deepwood Scouts over here. So immediately, I am putting both of my Forest Goblin Spider Riders, which we don't really see these often, so there they are. They're pretty cool. They're like Gobbos, but they're basically naked and they're on spiders. They live life on the edge, okay? And we're going to try and do as much damage to these Deepwood Scouts as we can before the enemy gets there, but that's when the Centaurs are going to show themselves, and I'm like, we need to go. We need to go. So we're going to go. We're going to go. I'm going to be like, bloop, 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 and they're like, bloop, 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 bloop. Back to the forest. These guys are going to be like, bloop, 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 with a sneaky little bloops because they're on spiders and they're silent. Bloop, 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 right back over here, and that's where they're going to go, and they're going to go keep going. And I think they also go bloop, 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 way over here eventually, so that's going to be their route. And then my archer is going to go over here. We're going to kind of terrorize or harass the two centaurs here and there for the most part. And now I'm going to fast forward because not much is going to be happening. Just a little bit of fire from these guys. My dwarf ally is going to march from the back line up here, and then I think they maybe march a little bit further. I originally deployed up here, but you should deploy with your teammate, even if the teammate is way back there. So I'm like, that makes sense. They have an organ gun. They want a clear line of fire. Meanwhile, over here, we are still just harassing the centaurs with great weapons, and then they are going to chase us once again. Now, we're pretty fast, but we're not... Actually, we're not as fast as I thought we were. We're only at 78 movement speed? I thought they were a lot faster than that. Wait a minute.
Go on, then.
Also, we're about to get hit by some archers, so I'm going to pull back temporarily because I'm not ready to engage. No, yeah, their speed is only 78. They are not nearly as fast as wolf riders. In my head, I thought they all moved the same speed, or ish. Same speed-ish. Oh, well, anyway, this Forest Goblin Spider Rider is going to get caught by these two Centaurs because it wasn't fast enough, and it is, I think, going to get run out of the field. But the Slayer is going to come around and do some damage to the Centaurs, and now the Organ Gun is going to lay waste to the, I'm not sure, actually. I guess the Younger Raiders? Manticore being summoned back there. These guys are going to be firing on my frontline Gobbo squad, which is fine because they have really good shields, so they can block a lot of fire from these archers. I put my two Forest Goblin Spider Riders over here so the enemy would forget about them, so they are currently hiding. I'm waiting for the frontline to engage, but they don't want to, and this is where the decision happens. So, you can see the Wood Elf player is leaving their front line back here because they just want to harass me with archers. That's fine. They have the archer superiority over here as far as they're concerned. But the Beastman player does not have the superiority. Is getting hit by the organ gun, so they are more pressured to go forward. And they're like, bloop, bloop, bloop. No, they don't get no bloops. They're the enemy. They're bloopless. So I'm going to be like, well, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to be like, Gobbos, you want to be part of the wall, right? You want to be as big and tough as the strong orcs, right? And they're like, you know, Gobbos. And so I'm going to move them up, and they're going to just sit there, and they're going to take this fire, and they're going to love it. Meanwhile, everything else, the actual damage of my army is going to go bloop, 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 over here, and we are going to tag team the Beastman player first. So there you go, you can see I'm starting to move all my units, the Rusty Arrows, these guys, everyone's pulling out. These guys are going to push forward, and this is when the allies going to, or the enemy's going to send their frontline forward too. So we're just going to sit there and be like, okay, you hold them. You hold them for a long time, and then here soon we're going to get the Forest Goblin Spider Riders. I have not forgot about them. And they're going to come around here when the front line is engaged with their Gobbos. Meanwhile, over here, the Centaurs did a rear charge on the Organ Gun. I think they're being chased by the Slayers, but the Slayers are really slow. I'm going to put my Gobbo hero squad over here. We're going to assist the Dwarves in killing them. We're also got some Thrusty Arrows. And then the main Marauders is going to be focusing on the Gorbel. This Spider Queen is going to be focusing on the Gorbel after dropping some spiders over here. This guy's going to go over here and try and terrorize this infantry over here. And then this giant, I think, is going to come over here as well. Meanwhile, my front line of Gobbos is going to try and hold, but they're going to break actually pretty quickly. Except for these unbreakable ones. But my Forest Gobbo Spider Riders are like bloop, 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 and we're going to go bloop, 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 and then we're also going to go bloop, bloop, bloop. And we have just wrecked the front line of the Beastmen for the most part. They do have the Gorbel, but now we have the Rusty Arrows shooting the Gorbel. We have the Manged Marauders, which all these are armor piercing. I have the Arachnonaut Queen, and I think I'm going to put the Giant on the Gorbel as well. This Giant has managed to terrorize the best score herds over here, so I think I actually chase them with this Giant to try and make sure that they don't come back, or if they do, we destroy them. So yeah, my Gobble's going to be run off by these Eternal Guard, but that's okay. That's fine. They held the line for a little bit. We are still stalling these Eternal Guard, keeping them away from the Dwarf player as me and my monsters and the Dwarf player finish off, or try to finish off the Beastman player. Meanwhile, over here, we did a lot of good damage to some Blade Guard, but we're going to retreat because we have War Dancers and Dearth nearby. This one's doing a lot of damage to the Deepwood Scouts with the Swift Stripper Shards. They do a lot of damage, so I wanted to shut them down quick. My Arachnonaut Queen should be dropping another spider here sooner or later as we continue to try and deal with the Gorbel. Rusty Arrows are going to be pulling out because we have Eternal Guard coming in. I'm going to actually disengage my Arachnonaut Queen, and she's going to run after these Eternal Guard soon. And right now, I'm just trying to keep the Wood Elf player busy with micro, so I'm just kind of doing shift movements with this Forest Goblin Spider Rider because they left one War Dancer back here. We did a lot of damage to the Deepwood Scouts, but I want to try and finish off these guys. I don't want them firing into this army as we're still trying to deal with the Beastman player. You can see we're kind of crushing the Gorbel here. Meanwhile, my hero squad's going after the Way Watcher, then we're going to go after the caster of Bray Shaman the Beast. These Forest Gobbos are going to come over here and try and put more pressure on the Glade Guard line. You see I'm trying to sneak these guys in, but the Wood Elf player is keeping up on their micro and trying to stop my Forest Gobbo Spider Riders. Meanwhile, over here, the Arachnonaut Queen is going to get nailed by Dearth, but that's fine. We have backup of the Slayers, and we are going to terrorize these Wood Elves right off the field. Still focusing down on the Gorbel. Actually, I think we just killed the Gorbel. Oh, no, he's still here. We were fighting him with the Giant over here, still trying to focus him down with the mainstream. No, we're not. Maybe it's just a Giant. This Giant's facing off against Dearthu, which Dearthu would win in a 1v1, but there are other units nearby to influence this. We got another charge on these Glade Guard, going to try and go again, but the Forest Gobbos are, I think, going to rout at this point. But this is when we are routing off these Eternal Guards, so we're going to get the Arachnonaut Queen over here with her spiders. My other Forest Goblin Spider Rider is back over here, dealing with the Deepwood Scouts once again. This one's going to be routed off, but the thing is, these Forest Goblin Spider Riders are keeping this group, which is going to be the Armor Piercing, Poison, and Normal, from firing into my important units. Like, if they were focusing down my Giants, who only has 30 armor, well, 60 now, because of Rune of Wood and Steel, they would have melted my Giants super quick. That's why I needed to try and do my best to keep these guys harassed, and that's why I'm also going to be pulling my Arachnonaut Queen over here, because now you can see they're already focusing her down, and there goes, these guys have Starfire Shafts, so that's armor piercing. So I need to run them in there, summon spiders, and we still need to try and deal with these guys. Meanwhile, I'm going to get my hero squad after they deal with the Bray Shaman of the Beast, or at least most of the Bray Shaman of the Beast. I think I should leave them alive, and we're going to go over here as well, because I do not want these guys alive and firing on my big monster units, which is still in a 1v1 against Dearthu, but there are some more dancers nearby. We're going to pull up Rusty Areas again, and they're going to start firing on Dearthu. I think they were already firing on Dearthu, but then I need to reposition them because those Eternal Guard coming up. But now they're coming back, and we're going to be firing on Dearthu. We're also going to be retreating, I think, once again because the War Dance is coming up. Meanwhile, over here, the Beast Lord is fighting against Thorgrim Grudgebearer and his Longbeards over here against what is remaining of the Beastmen infantry. These Forest Goblin Spider Riders are going to try and rout the Bray Shaman. Actually, no, I think they're actually moving over here. They just happen to run by the Bray Shaman. And now what's left of my Giants after we killed the Gorbel over there is going to come over here. We're going to try and 2v1 Dearthu and the War Dancers and forces over here as we continue to try and fire at them with the Rusty Arrows and the Manged Marauders. And now you can see we have terrorized the Glade Guard. We got little Spiderling, Hatchlings. We're terrorizing them, The Hero Squad came in, did a lot of damage, but now I'm going to pull them out because my second Forest Goblin Spider Rider here is now to take up the mantle. These guys are going to come over here against the Spellsinger of Life because that's the easy target to kill. And again, Double Giants are doing what they can over here with the assistance of the Runesmith and some Dwarven units nearby. This guy's just been casting the 2 spells, Itchy Nuisance and Sneaky Stabbing throughout the entire battle on various units. And yep, we're still chasing them, and now we are going to get a mass shatter amongst the enemy forces, but they are going to summon another Manticore right at the end, which is unbreakable. So we are now going to have to just kind of deal with that. It's going to fly over here, and it's going to try and land on my Ragnarok. Then I'm going to buff the Ragnarok. Then I'm going to get my hero squad over there, and then we're just going to go bloop, 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 and then it will die. And that would be a GG for the Gobbos. Not, well, actually for the monsters mostly in the Gobble Hero Squad. Like, most of the actual Gobbos died in this battle, but that's okay. That's what they're there for. The only ones to survive were the Mangy Marauders, the Hero Squad, of course, the ones on top of the Ragnarok Queen, and I think some Forest Goblin Spider Riders survived to the end into Rusty Airs. But, like, the front line just died or routed off the field. And that's okay. They were a speed bump and a good one. So for my actual damage dealers, they all did really good. The Giants and the Ragnarok Queen helped kill Durthu, terrorized the Gore herds and Bestigors, and killed Gorbals. Same thing with the Rusty Airs. And then my Hero Squad was over there sniping Way Watcher, Bray Shaman, Spell Singer, and doing other things here and there. For Snikt, the Organ Gun, I think got kind of wiped out pretty quickly there. Although it got 62 kills before it was destroyed. Rangers did okay focusing down. Slayers did good. The Dwarf front line did really good at holding and until the beastmen were routed. And yeah, they held the line very well, as dwarves do. For the Wood Elf player here, do through 18 kills and then 1v1 the Giant there for the most part. Way Watcher, I'm not entirely sure what they did. I know we killed him rather early, but I think he sniped some of our like Goblin Riders somewhere. Dryads, 57 kills is pretty good. The front line actually did pretty good. War Dancers did excellent, and the Glade Guard did get a decent amount of kills before we were finally able to shut them down for good. They were active for quite a while. And then for Jathios, 198 kills on that Chariot Beast Lord. Holy shit. I did not know that they did that much. Bestigors got some decent damage done before we routed them off. Ungors did some damage, it looks like. I'm not entirely sure even who they were firing at. I'm not entirely sure. Centaurs did rout off one of my guys, but then were killed when they dealt damage to the Organ Gun. I think did they rout off the Organ Gun? I think they maybe did. Not entirely sure, but then they died. Cygor was just like off in the back throwing rocks, and that's not really where you want him to be if your army is engaging in melee. Like, the Cygor is a valuable frontline monstrous creature who can deal some damage and soak up a lot of damage. So you kind of want to move him up with your army and throw rocks as you go, but he was just out there just throwing rocks. He got 55 kills. I'm not sure who he was firing at, but that's not that impressive for just, throwing rocks. What they really need him is in the front line doing fear and terror, and just, being a nuisance. But he was kind of left in the back there, and he didn't get to do too much, unfortunately for him. But anyway, good game to Snikt, Tico, and Jathios. Hope you enjoyed the Gobbos. Again, even though most of them died pretty quickly. And let's watch a cinematic view.
Death to outsiders!
Get him, Gobbos! They Vanguard deployed in the wrong woods today. These are our woods. Alright, get the hell out. Get the hell out. They know. They know. They'll remember. Now get the hell out. Are those eyes? I had never noticed that before. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? I never knew that there was a graphic of eyes in these woods. What the hell? Is it in every forest? This is not a map that gets played often. That's why I picked it. Is it really just this one area? Yeah, like around this smoke. Hold on. Is there more smoke? The trees have eyes. Yeah, there we go. Huh. You learn something new every day. Yeah, so this guy's just kind of plinking off at my archers there. Ha! Wood Elf. You guys suck. You hit a tree. Get the hell out of here. Oh, elves are the best archers. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. Sure they are. I guess I should have researched the speed of these guys a little bit more. I really thought they were faster. Hit him.
That's good.
Run! Oh, man. Poor spiders. They're not gonna make it out of this one. Oh, let's go watch the brave Gobbos in like the 2 seconds they're in this fight. Get him, Gobbos.
The wind's round.
And now they're gone. Goodbye, Gobbos. These ones hold on for a long time, though. Take that, Vestigores. Yeah, Forest Gobbos are back. Yeah. Do you remember us? We met at the beginning. Now we're here again. Are my Gobbos even attacking? What are you doing? There we go. Jeez. They're a little slow, it's fine. Yeah, what up, Dirthu? Get hit. Oh, look at me, I'm a tree. You know, doesn't give up. Oh, like if you're a tree, that giant. Bob. Not giving that. Yeah, sweep out the legs, Bob. Yeah, go. Oh, get those legs. You're fine, you're fine. Don't get staggered. You're alright. You're alright. Where's my Gobbo squad? There they are. They're on the way over there. Oh shit, Bob's got a friend! Big brother Bill! Bill and Bob! And then this spell singer thought she was safe. You thought safe. Not anymore though. Goodbye. Bye, Dirtu. Yeah, that's right. Run for the trees there, War Dancers.
Kill him!
This little happy guy. Where are they even going? Oh, I was sending him off to the side door because it wasn't shattered yet. And then we're going to wah. And this thing just melts. I think Bill and Bob are coming. Bill got a cramp. Looks like there at the very end. He's like, fuck my leg. Charlie horse at the wrong time. He's about to fall on that manticore. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the Gobbos. And I will see you all next time. Look at those happy little bastards. They're always so happy. Take care, everybody. Look at that one. I think he's cheering. Yeah, look at that little. Look at him. Wait, is one of his arms gone? No. He's just up in the air. Yeah.